Hey guys, so as promised, I told you that we will be analyzing the charts today and discussing the XRP coin and its prediction for the future. First, let me put this out there. I am not a financial analyst. I'm not a financial guru. So every information that I give you, you should do your own research. And if you're gonna act up on it, you should do your own research. I did mine, and that's what I'm coming to discuss, right? So, um, the market is, I see a lot of people online, even I spoke to a lot of guys that had their live channels on. They don't see the price of XRP going down anymore. In their mind, they see it going up. But when I'm looking at it, I see both sides, right? So, and when I look at the chart is still moving sideways. There's no definite about what will happen. But one thing that I see on this chart pattern, I wrote it down on a piece of paper so that I'll remember it, right? So if XRP break out, if it breaks below 210, we will see the price we'll see a price movement toward 1.08, and that can happen in the next 2 months to come. So that means we have up to April 1st to see that coming on. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of gurus online say that by March after Trump inauguration, we might see a uprise and everything of the coin, but we might also see a downside before we see an uprise, right? So brace for it and carefully invest in it. Be careful with your investment. You might blow your account if you don't pay attention to what you're doing and not careful about the risk that you're taking, right? So the other part of it is if XRP breaks above what was it? Yeah. I gotta go back to the chart. God damn it. Where'd I put that? Oh, I thought I wrote it down. I did not write it down. So let me go back to it. Okay. If it breaks above if it breaks above 229 by January 27th, we'll see an uprise. We should be in the $3 and change, probably 310, three something, right? So, but in the meantime, you gotta be careful. It's moving sideways, right? We are. I can give a heads up. We are. It's moving. We are inside. We're still inside the triangle. We haven't moved out of it yet. So, uh, just be careful out there. Don't blow your account yet, cause I've blown a lot of accounts. You know. I mean, the most important part is done already. I already finished speaking about XRP and the prediction for the next 2 months to come. January, February, March, April. Yeah, April is like 4 months to come. So, yeah, not 2 months, 4 months to come. So, yeah, so that information is done. If you want, you can leave the live. You can leave the video now because the information you came in for, I've already given you everything you need to know. Now go on and do your own research, right? Don't stay online and listen to what everyone tells you about the market. I've blown a few bags that way, right? Guys telling me buy. I remember because I'm not a coin guru. I'm not. I just apply the same tools to that I use to trade stock to the chart and find the patterns. And I find patterns that can relate to the coins based on that analysis. That's what I came up with, right? So, man, I've blown a lot of bags in the past. It's not all sweet. The market is not that sweet, bro. You might just have, let's say, 20 grand. You invest in there, and out of nowhere, you make an extra 15 or 20 grand based on how much risk you're taking on in the market, right? So you might think that this is a thing that might continue, but the market is a dangerous place, bro. It's a place where you can lose all your earning, all your life savings, right? And this is a thing that people don't stress enough, right? They're not, I've blown a lot of bags before I can make a little bit, right? So it's like, and I'm still not rich. And I can tell you that, I mean, there's guys that go in and they say they make 80 grand, 90 grand, a million, blah, blah, blah. But truth is, the more money you have to invest in the market, especially if you know what you're doing, at this point where I am, it will be hard for me to blow the bag, right? Because I'm more careful about my entries. I'm more careful about my exits. I'm not trying to make, I mean, I want to make $1 million in the market, but I'm more realistic now that I've blown a few bags, right? So now I understand that the psychology you have. Okay, that probably should be another topic, right? The psychology you should have for trading is, if you made more than you came in the market with, you should be grateful. The minute you see that thing reversing against you, don't let it get into your principle. Even if you left with, let's say, I'll give you a stupid example. You go in with, let's say, 30 grand or 10 grand, and you made probably $200 in your entry, and you see that thing reversing back to probably $50, bro. Get out of that position, sit down. It's okay. You didn't make the money you wanted to make, but you made more than what you planned. I mean, what you made more than what you came in with, which is $50 more. But I know it's not gonna satisfy your ego, but this thing can dig into your profit. Let's say you decide to stay, hoping it will reverse. But the market, like Buffett says, the market does not know that you own it, right? So it might keep going down, and you might just keep hoping. At some point, you stop hoping and you pray God that it changes, right? That He does you this favor, and it doesn't happen, and it keep going down. I've seen that. I've seen it, and it is crazy, man. I'm telling you, it's like, I mean, I'm not trying to scare you, but I feel like if you're paranoid as a trader, the more paranoid you are, and by paranoia, I mean the thought of knowing that you can lose it all, right? In one sitting, it will keep you worth what you're dealing with, right? So that the so that you stay in it longer, you know. Because if you blow the bag, man, what you gonna do? You're gonna have to go get a job and work your ass off for several months again to rebuild that. Then what you gonna do? Blow it again and go back again. You know what I mean? So you really have to be careful about your entry and exit. You gotta know what you came in for, how much you're willing to get out the market with, and at what point of a reverse. I mean, at what point when your position reverse against your, I mean, when you're losing some of your profit, when will you get out? And even when you get out and you see the position go back up, you shouldn't run after it. You shouldn't be afraid of missing out. You were in it. It wasn't going your way. You got out. It's okay. Breathe. Take a breather. Walk a little bit. Look for something else. Don't go back to the same start. I mean, that was my experience. Like I say, I'm not a financial analyst. I'm not a financial advisor. I am not giving you any advices. I'm just discussing what I've been through and what I've seen in this market. And I think you should be careful with your retirement money and your savings, right? And I definitely want to see you all win. All right. So next we'll talk about Tesla stock.